Thousands of years ago, the abyssal beast, Shen Yuan, descended, and humanity stood on the brink of extinction until the monuments appeared, granting occupational powers to fight back. Since then, a grand job change assembly has been held every year, selecting young people with combat talents for Huaxia. During the 53rd assembly, Lin Tianhao, considered the class's good for nothing, unexpectedly became a summoner, the weakest profession in everyone's eyes. But at that moment, a mysterious system bound to him, granting him a rare SSS-level talent. His first summoned creature was just an ordinary slime, but it contained earth-shattering power. From being a despised good-for-nothing, Tianhao vowed to rise to the top, becoming the strongest summoner in the world. How will this journey of defying fate unfold? Please follow Kingdom Manhwa to find out. The story begins. Thousands of years ago, the abyssal beast, Shen Yuan, descended upon the world. The appearance of the monuments brought hope of survival to humankind. From then on, humanity was granted occupational powers by the monuments to confront the beasts in life-or-death battles. Finally, through constant upgrades, humanity drove the beasts back to the He Yuan Dark Abyss, regaining their territory. Since then, Huaxia has centered its provincial capital around the 9 monuments, and the annual Job Change Assembly will select strengths against the He Yuan from among high school students. The beasts are still lurking in the shadows. If we want to completely defeat them, we still need the power of youth. On the 53rd Job Change Day, at the Lin Tian City Monument Branch, many students are gathered in front of the monument. On the podium, the teacher announces, "Students, the Job Change Assembly is about to begin. In a moment, the monument will assign random professions based on your individual talents. Whether you change jobs to a combat profession or a livelihood profession, you must dedicate yourselves to our Huaguo in the future. The future of Huaguo is in your hands." Wang Dong pats his chest proudly. "After 18 years of hard study, I can finally awaken." Another student next to him is also happy. "Give me a warrior so I can join the guild later and get paid for doing nothing." He sneers. "Do you think being a warrior is that easy? You should know that the success rate of our high school students changing jobs to combat professions is only 50%. Another person in Wang Dong's group sees Tianhao and mocks. "Look, even though he is about to face job change, Lin Tianhao is still sleeping." The gray-haired guy sneers. "He is the notorious dunce of our school. Being able to change jobs to a livelihood profession is something he should be grateful for." Wang Dong also laughs contemptuously. "I think the low-level beastmaster profession is the most suitable for him." At this moment, he slowly opens his eyes. Tianhao looks ahead and wonders. After transmigrating here, it is finally time for the job change. "I wonder what profession I will change to." He comes over and pats him on the shoulder, asking, "Tianhao, what is your goal for a profession?" Tianhao is startled by his pat and replies angrily, "My goal is definitely S-level talent or a hidden profession." Hearing this, Wang Dong and his friends burst out laughing. Did everyone hear that? A dunce is asking for S-level talent or a hidden profession. The other two chime in. "If I remember correctly, your last potential assessment result was C, right? Don't even think about that profession. I think it will be difficult for you to change to a livelihood profession." He closes his eyes, ignoring their ridicule. According to the system's comprehensive assessment of Tianhao's level, strength is 2.9 points, intelligence is 2.8 points, physique is 1.6 points, spirit is 1.7 points, agility is 1.5 points, and the potential. Tianhao's eyes suddenly become sharp. He thinks, but who says a wild chicken can't turn into a phoenix? Since something like transmigration has already happened, should not there be another miracle? Never mind. I hope I can change jobs to a good profession. On the podium, the teacher begins to call out, "Please invite the students of Class 2 of Lin Tian City No. 1 High School to the job change platform. Student Wang Dong, please come to the platform to perform the job change." Wang Dong glances at him as he steps onto the platform. "You good for nothing, watch carefully as I change jobs." As he reaches out to touch the monument, the teacher standing behind him reminds, "The job change time is roughly 5 seconds. If your body feels uncomfortable during that time, it is a normal phenomenon. Just bear with it." As Wang Dong's hand touches it, the monument emits golden circles that spread out. The teacher's voice announces, "Under the guidance of the holy light, the job change is successful." "Warrior." A layer of lightning surrounds his muscular arms. Wang Dong shouts, "This is great." He looks at the information displayed on the system in front of him. C-level talent. She immediately comforts him. C-level talent is already outstanding among ordinary people. "I hope you can quickly become a qualified warrior. Please go to the Lin Tian City Guild Center to report as soon as possible. Someone there will be responsible for teaching you specialized knowledge." As she speaks, the teacher hands him a card. Wang Dong politely accepts it. "Thank you." The girls waiting outside smile flatteringly. Brother Wang Dong is so handsome. Take me with you. Don't forget about me when you go to the dungeon later. Wang Dong is really lucky. Changing jobs to a warrior means he has a guaranteed job. So envious. He struts away, his shoulder bumping into Tianhao's provocatively. Wang Dong sneers, "Oh, I did not see that there was someone here. It turns out it is our class's good for nothing." Lin Tianhao, he sighs inwardly. This Wang Dong is usually a troublemaker. Now that he has changed jobs to a warrior, he is definitely going to have a hard time in the future. His lackeys each say a word, scolding Tianhao. "You bumped into our brother Dong, and you do not even apologize. Do you know how to talk? I have always disliked you." "Why do you always wear such an ugly face for us to see?" Wang Dong says triumphantly. "All right, I am in a good mood today. Don't let these nobodies ruin my mood. Today is worth celebrating. The tavern in the city, I am buying." He thinks to himself, "How can someone who bullies the weak like that change jobs to a warrior? I wonder what I will change jobs to." The group leaves, constantly scolding. "I wonder what profession that good for nothing will change jobs to." Another person says disdainfully, "That loser will definitely not be as good as our brother Dong, anyway." The remaining lackeys echo, "Never mind him. Anyway, we just need to cling to brother Dong's big thigh." The teacher continues to announce, "Next, student Lin Tianhao, please come to the job change platform." Tianhao raises his hand and replies, "Yes." He walks step by step to the front of the monument. He secretly prays in his heart. A random profession, as long as it is a warrior, mage, or even a support profession, it is fine. Please. Then, Tianhao presses his hand on the monument. Tiny golden lightning bolts appear and transfer to his body. Suddenly, the light gradually becomes dazzling. Brilliant light emanates from the monument. Tianhao is surprised. This light. Could it be that I can finally turn things around? Both teachers are also surprised. Could it be that it is appearing again? The three stand in front of the monument, waiting for the results. She calmly says, "Everyone has their own destiny. Be prepared for your profession." He frowns upon hearing the results, Summoner. The group of students burst out laughing and mocking. "Summoner." He changed to the most useless profession. Although Summoner is also a combat profession, the cost of raising summoned creatures is very high, and the effect is mediocre. It is really a useless profession. "Lin Tianhao, you are doomed." Immediately afterward, the system voice sounds, detected that the host has awakened. Binding the Abyssal Lord identity can randomly receive SSS level talent. The system announces on the screen, the Abyssal Lord system will randomly activate an SSS level Abyssal talent every 10 levels. Tianhao thinks in surprise, system, directly receive SSS level talent. An SSS level talent is activated every 10 levels. Doesn't that mean I will have 10 SSS level talents at level 100? She hands him a card. Tianhao hears the system voice again, drawing SSS level talent. "Congratulations to the host for receiving the SSS level talent skill, Demonic Sacrifice." Demonic Sacrifice, sacrifice the host's maximum health points, cannot be recovered, directly promotes and demonizes the summoned creature, obtaining power from hell. The demonized summoned creature can still gain experience points to level up through combat. He looks at the red text in surprise. Subtract maximum health points permanently. The price is not small. However, if I am a summoner, I do not need to go to the battlefield to fight myself. As long as my summoned creature is strong enough, in the future, I can also choose to add all my equipment to the upper limit of health points. The system reminds. Every 100 points of the upper limit of health points can increase the summoned creature by 1 level. Tianhao secretly calculates, my current health points are 1,000. If I leave myself at least 100 health points, then that means I can level up the transformed creature to at least level 9 as soon as I get it. I still should not be too adventurous. I have to use it carefully. Seeing him standing still, the teacher comforts him, don't be discouraged. Even if the profession is useless, there are still other paths in life to take. Tianhao wakes up and replies, thank you, teacher. I believe I can definitely explore a new sky. She pats him on the shoulder happily. Being able to have this kind of thinking is not bad, but it is a pity. The students below continue to laugh. If the profession is summoner, you should go home and think of another way out. He walks through the crowd of students, thinking, a human changing jobs to a summoner is indeed useless. Tianhao's expression gradually becomes confident. He says to himself, but I, Lin Tianhao, will become the summoner, who stands at the top of the world. A few hours later, he returns home. As soon as he enters the door, he sees Lin Mei waiting, asking with concern, brother, you are back. How was your job change? What profession is it? Tianhao replies, it is summoner. She asks hesitantly, Is that the summoner that is called the useless profession? He replies calmly, that is right. Then, he reaches out and takes the towel hanging on her shoulder, wiping his wet hair. Lin Mei comforts him. It is okay, brother. Don't be sad. Next year is my job change day. I will become a mage to protect you. Realizing that she is wrapped in a bath towel, Tianhao blushes embarrassedly. He turns his face away and says, your brother's summoner is very powerful. You do not need to worry. Just protect yourself. Lin Mei gets angry when her brother shoves the bath towel into her face and shouts, ah! You are bullying me again. Tianhao takes out his phone, which is ringing loudly, and replies as he leaves, okay, leave me alone for a while. You play by yourself? She yells, brother, you are treating me like a kid again. The phone displays a message, please assemble in class now, students who have successfully changed jobs. He wonders, what are we gathering for? Oh well, I will go see what is going on. The teacher standing on the podium announces, the job change situation in our class this time is not bad. 5 of you changed jobs to warriors, 8 of you changed jobs to mages, 11 changed jobs to support professions, and 1 of you changed jobs to a summoner. Hearing this, Wang Dong sneers. A good-for-nothing changing jobs to a useless profession. He is really hopeless. The lackeys immediately laugh along, of course. Changing to a summoner is like giving up on life. The teacher takes out a book and says, Lin Tianhao's situation is relatively special. Here is a summoner's introductory book. Maybe it can help you. Tianhao politely accepts it. Thank you, homeroom teacher. He instructs, Tianhao, if you have any difficulties, just come and find me, understand? All right, go back to your seat. Looking at the book in his hand, his face darkens. This book is really thick. It seems that summoner is really useless among the useless. The homeroom teacher continues to announce. The reason I called you back this time is because the school wants to collect specific data on the students who have successfully changed jobs. All job change classes will gather at the venue. Don't let me lose face. Many students are already present on the school grounds. The teacher announces, next, we will begin the profession test. A student confidently volunteers, I will go first. After launching an attack on the school's equipment, he comments, not bad. 73 points is considered a good talent. You have to continue to work hard in the future. Next, the screen displays 73 points. Next, a student uses a sword to strike the ground hard. This person is none other than Wang Dong. He slashes at the machine, and the score on the board immediately displays 89 points. The teacher praises, not bad. A very high score. With this score, you will probably be ranked first in this class. Keep up the good work. He calls out, next, Lin Tianhao. Looking at the huge machine in front of him, Tianhao thinks, I did see the basic summoning technique in the book the teacher gave me just now, but I have not tried it yet. I just need to try my best. He flips through the book, which is filled with dense text. Tianhao begins to chant the incantation. A whirlwind begins to rise around him. Everyone quickly avoids it. The homeroom teacher is shocked this scene. Could it be? Is Lin Tianhao really going to summon something? What exactly is it? From the clouds, a soft, round, and friendly-looking blob suddenly appears. Tianhao looks at it with a dark face. The students watching laugh and point, mocking, after all that, it is just a slime. That is really amazing. Can it fight monsters? Can it even kill monsters? It will probably be torn to pieces by monsters. Right. What can a slime do? Scrub the floor. He kicks the thing that is clinging to his leg in disgust. This is my summoned creature. The system displays the information. Summoned beast. Basic slime. Level 1. Health 500. Attack power 9. Skill. Strong corrosive slime. Spit slime. No equipment. Tianhao looks at it angrily. A useless summoned beast. Attack power is only 9 points. It can only tickle me. The innocent slime cries, choo choo. The homeroom teacher calls out, don't be noisy. Let us see the test score. The number on the electronic board jumps for a while and then stops at 9. Everyone is stunned. He strokes his chin and coughs a few times, clearing his throat. 9 points. Then, he comes over and pats him on the shoulder, forcing a smile, and comforts him. Tianhao, 9 points is still points. Don't be discouraged. Tianhao's eyes suddenly change. He says firmly, teacher, can you give me another try? The homeroom teacher hesitates. Okay. He looks at the cute slime in front of him and thinks, it is time to try my talent skill. SSS level talent, demonic sacrifice. The system displays a selection box. After sacrificing, it will permanently modify and promote and demonize the summoned creature. Tianhao selects yes without hesitation. Let us try 200 points first. Wang Dong mocks, what kind of performance is that? You won't get anything even if you do it 100 times. After his health points are deducted, many red lightning bolts suddenly shoot straight at it. The slime seems to be injected with the color of blood. Its whole body turns bright red. Everyone is shocked. This is... A pair of horns gradually appear on its head. Tianhao is surprised. This is the demonized slime. The slime transforms from a cute appearance into a fierce form. The system updates. Level 3 basic. Health increased to 1,200. Attack power increased dramatically from 9 to 1,200. Gained skill, demonic dance. Tianhao orders, launch an attack. It immediately transforms its body into many sharp spikes and rushes toward the measuring machine. The ground where the slime bounces emits a small explosion. Its whole red body crashes straight into the measuring device. The numbers on the electronic board flash continuously. The entire machine is covered by the electricity emanating from the slime's body. Everyone is stunned at this scene, stammering, What is this? He also opens his eyes wide and looks at the machine in shock. The electronic board finally stops at the number 120. The homeroom teacher is stunned. What? It is actually 120 points? Wang Dong's lackeys hold their heads in horror. No way. That last place guy is so powerful. Am I seeing things? Brother Dong only got 89 points. But that last place guy actually broke 100. He thinks resentfully, impossible. How could this loser have a higher score than me? At that time, Huaxia's God of War, Fan Chengyun's test score, was only 101 points. How could Lin Tianhao have achieved 120 points? Lin Tianhao has experimented a total of 2 times. Is it possible that he has tampered with the machine the second time? The lackeys immediately support. That is right, he must have cheated. One of them says to him, That is right, teacher. It was clearly 9 points just now. But when he took the test again, he got 120 points. Something suspicious must be happening. Tianhao glances at them, thinking, I did tamper with it. It is just that I used my talent skill on my slime. The homeroom teacher thinks for a moment, stroking his chin, and then agrees. What you said makes sense. Seeing him approaching, he immediately explains. Teacher, I did not cheat. The homeroom teacher ignores Tianhao and looks at the machine's screen. Above the machine, the screen is distorted and the numbers are no longer clear. He ponders for a while. Then, he turns around and announces, the machine is broken. Lin Tianhao did not cheat. Wang Dong breathes a sigh of relief. As expected, the machine is broken. How could this trash surpass me? He speaks up, teacher, the machine is broken. What should we do with Lin Tianhao's score? Another one continues. Of course it is 9 points. The machine was not broken during the first test. We all saw him get 9 points. The remaining one echoes. Yes, I saw it too. 9 points. The homeroom teacher decides. Because the machine is broken, Lin Tianhao's results this time will be invalid. We will test again next time. Tianhao is surprised. Test again, my teacher actually gave me another chance. The students below immediately object. Why should it be invalidated? We all saw it. He clearly got 9 points. That is right, teacher. You have to be fair and just. You can't protect him. He announces, all right, I have my own judgment. Since the machine is broken, today's test will stop here. The other students who have not tested, including Lin Tianhao, will wait until the machine is repaired, and then come to test. A resentful lackey is about to scold him, but he immediately shuts his mouth when he receives a warning look from Wang Dong. He comes to him and mocks. Even if you test again, you will still be trash. A wild chicken can't turn into a phoenix. Keep dreaming. Then, Wang Dong turns around and says to the lackeys, let us go. Let us go to Heiyuan level 1. Don't pay attention to this good-for-nothing anymore. Hearing this, Tianhao thinks, Heiyuan level 1, I remember that it is a novice dungeon. Just right, I should test my demonized slime. Heiyuan level 1 is a good choice. Then let us set off. However, he does not go with the group. Instead, he stands and waits for them to leave. As soon as the students leave the arena, a technical team immediately comes to inspect the machine. One of them wonders, did a student smash this machine like this? Such strong external force. Could it be that another genius student has appeared in the school? As Tianhao is walking toward the gate, an old man approaches and blocks his path. Elder Fang waves his hand and greets, young man, I see that you have extraordinary talent and are a good seedling to become a summoner. Tianhao looks at him and ponders, why does this dialogue sound so familiar? Then he replies, are you calling me? Elder Fang immediately invites, I have a top-quality summoner staff here. I will sell it to you for 300 gold coins. Would you like to consider it? Hearing the price, Tianhao scolds, 300 gold coins for this firewood stick. You are robbing me. He sighs, I saw that you have a connection with me, so I am selling it to you for 300. I would not sell it to others for even 3,000. He tries to hold the staff, feeling. It seems like there is indeed power flowing out of the staff. Tianhao is so old, but there is not even a summoner association. This equipment is really hard to find. I should still buy it. Thinking so, he decides, okay, I will buy this staff. Elder Fang raises 3 fingers, 300 gold coins. Tianhao opens his purse and thinks awkwardly, what, I only have 92 gold coins on my person? He immediately tries to bargain shamelessly. Look, can you give me a discount? 92 gold coins? Okay. He quickly snatches Tianhao's purse and coughs a few times. For the sake of the connection between you and me, I will collect 92 gold coins from you first as a deposit. Tianhao is stunned. What, a deposit? Elder Fang strokes his beard mysteriously, of course. This 92 gold coins can only guarantee that I won't sell the staff to others. If you want the staff, go to the deepest part of the Heiyuan level 1 maze, and bring me a treasure from inside. Then, the staff will be yours. Tianhao shouts angrily. Is it too late for me to regret it now? A thought flashes through Tianhao's mind. Is this me receiving a quest from an NPC? He hands him a note, saying, you will naturally understand when you get to the deepest part of the maze. Here, put your fingerprint on this promissory note. As he speaks, Elder Fang pulls Tianhao's hand and points it. Tianhao yells, old man, why are you still forcing a sale? In the end, a red fingerprint of Tianhao appears on the promissory note. He looks at him speechlessly. All right. You go quickly. Remember our agreement. Elder Fang stands and watches Tianhao walk away dejectedly. Someone suddenly calls from behind. Elder Fang, why are you here? Today the test machine broke, and the exam was stopped. Go back for 2 days first. He looks into the distance and asks the homeroom teacher, do you know that student? He replies, I do. He is a student in my class. His name is Lin Tianhao. He is an unfortunate child who changed jobs to a summoner. His path in the future will probably be very difficult. Elder Fang strokes his beard and sighs deeply. That is right. The path in the future will be very difficult. At the entrance to the dark Heiyuan Level 1, Hangu Abyss. Many students look at the gate in surprise. Is this the entrance to Heiyuan Level 1? He opens the system to study. Heiyuan Level 1, also known as Hangu Abyss, requires 3 to 5 players to enter, with a level restriction of 1 to 10. Entering with a level higher than that will be eliminated by the manager. The minimum number of people for pairing is 3. It seems I can't go solo. Fastest clearance board for Hangu Abyss. A name appears on the system. Rank 1, Fang Cheng Yun. Tianhao thinks, as long as I get first place when the account is settled in a month, I will receive rich rewards. He examines the first place reward, a gold quality novice chest armor. He assesses, a gold novice chest armor. It is considered powerful equipment for the early stage. The system announces, maximum health points increased by 120 points. Tianhao is determined. It seems I need to compete for this top spot. Suddenly, a mocking voice sounds from behind him. Oh, is not this the last place guy who scored 9 points on the exam? Why are you here? Don't tell me you want to challenge Heiyuan Level 1. Don't you even look at your own strength? Can you last 10 seconds in there? Tianhao is annoyed. It is them again. Wang Dong and his lackeys have changed into their professional attire. He looks at him provocatively. What is a summoner doing coming to Heiyuan? To join the fun, go back home and farm. Tianhao replies coldly, mind your own business. Yunfei says, you need at least 3 people to form a team to enter the instance. See if you can even get in before you talk. Wang Dong raises his hand and shouts, a C-level talent warrior, 2 E-level talent mages. Anyone want to form a team? Immediately, someone pays attention to them. Did everyone hear that? There is a C-level talent warrior over there. That is great. He is a warrior. We are saved. Then, everyone shouts, pick me, I am a fire-type mage. I know ranged attacks. It is advantageous to challenge Hangu Abyss. I am a priest. I can add a frost resistance aura. Pick me. He points to 2 people. You and you. The newcomers immediately fawn. Brother, you are actually a C-level talent warrior. That is really amazing, the old lackey boasts. Of course. Our boss's strength is not a joke. Just follow us. Brother Dong wants to compete for the ranking this time. The newcomer is surprised. Compete for the ranking? You mean the fastest clearance time? Won't we be a burden? Suddenly, a pile of objects is ejected from the entrance of the abyss. Looking closely, it is a human skeleton. Everyone is startled and terrified. After calming down, he puts his arm around the 2 newcomers' shoulders and instructs, with a sinister expression, follow closely, or you will end up like this. Wang Dong confidently moves forward. Let us go. Tianhao watches the group enter the gate. He thinks, Wang Dong and his group are not good people. These 2 people probably won't be able to get out alive. Although you can be resurrected after death, the cost is not small, so clearing the instance with one life is the best option. Tianhao opens the system to let everyone see his information, especially his S-level talent. Finally, someone notices, "Hey, everyone, look, there is a god with an S-level talent over there. Let us go team up with him." A male student scolds, "Idiot, are you blind? Can't you see he is a summoner? What is the use of an S-level talent?" Another female student agrees, "I thought we could cling to a big shot. I did not expect he is a lackey. Never mind, let us just wait." He stands still, waiting in everyone's curious gaze. Tianhao suddenly notices someone. It is a girl with the minstrel profession and an E-level talent. He feels a little regretful, a minstrel with an E-level talent. It is a pity. The minimum level for this profession's talent to be effective in buffing the team is D or higher. Looking at her appearance, it seems she has been waiting for several days. Tianhao walks over and speaks, "Hello, would you like to team up with me?" Li Shu is stunned. S-level talent, summoner, me. He reaches out, smiling friendly, and says, "I want to compete for the ranking, but I do not have anyone to team up with. Are you willing to team up with me?" She thinks, an S-level summoner wants to compete for the ranking. Absolutely impossible. But this guy is so handsome, it would be a pity to miss him. So she agrees. I am willing." The two shake hands. Tianhao introduces himself, "Then we will be teammates from now on. My name is Lin Tianhao, a summoner." Li Shui replies, "Hello, my name is Li Shui, a minstrel." The system announces, "Successfully join the team." He instructs, "After we enter, I will be responsible for clearing the monsters. You just need to try your best to protect yourself." Her eyes light up. Is he concerned about me? Okay, I will protect myself and won't cause you any trouble. Tianhao continues, "Okay, next we need to find one more person." Everyone also notices a shout in the distance, Goddess, wait for me." Amid the noisy invitations, "Goddess, team up with me. I am a holy knight. I can withstand damage and protect you, goddess. Do not listen to him. Come with us. We have fought in Heiyuan twice already." The goddess does not need to lift a finger. She thinks annoyedly, "What a bunch of trash, so annoying." He recognizes her with a glance. This is the school beauty, Su Jing'er. Jing'er also sees Tianhao and thinks, "Isn't he Lin Tianhao, the famous last-place student in our school? He actually changed jobs to a summoner." Summoner, a useless profession. If I team up with him. Seeing her staring at him, Tianhao is confused. What is going on? She brushes her hair and points directly at him, ordering arrogantly, "Lin Tianhao, I order you to let this young lady join your team." The male students erupt in anger. "What?" Tianhao is speechless and confused. "Me." Zinger comes over and grabs his hand, pointing directly at his chest and affirming, "Yes, it is you." The group of people hold their heads and wail. Why? Why did the goddess join the team of a useless summoner? "Oh my goddess, you have been deceived by a pig. He has got a dark face. I am being forced into this, and I am the one who has to take the blame." She coldly glances at them. "Can't you see that this young lady has already teamed up? Get lost." Then, Zinger looks at Li Shui and calls out, "Let us go into the abyss." Seeing that she is about to enter the gate, Tianhao calls out, "Wait, can I ask why you want to join our team?" Zinger replies arrogantly, "I want to compete for the ranking, and I need 2 decorations. If I can win first place with 2 people in tow, then no one will look down on me anymore." She is stunned. 2 decorations, he thinks unhappily. Is she calling us useless? She urges, "What are you standing there for? Hurry up." Tianhao grimaces, "I have teamed up with a young miss." Li Shui asks fearfully to confirm, just the 3 of us." Singer enters the gate and says coldly, "There is no one else suitable to join for the time being. If you encounter any danger, you can leave the fight and leave the team." She agrees, okay. A series of footprints appear on the snow. He wonders, this is inside Hangu Abyss. She breathes out a cold breath and sighs. The cold air is so heavy. Lisa rubs her arms, shivering. Cold, so cold. Tianhao looks around in agreement. It is really too cold. The cold-resistant clothes I bought before are basically useless. She suddenly remembers. That is right. I have a frost resistance aura. Then, Li Shui reaches out and plays a piece of music. A faint golden aura covers the 3 of them. Zinger praises. "So you are still useful." He takes the lead and moves forward. "Since we want to compete for the ranking, let us set off quickly." A pair of glowing red eyes appears from the depths of the forest. Tianhao frowns, looking closely. A wandering rotting wolf appears in front of the 3. Level 1. The system displays its stats with the skills Plague Spread, Weak Wolf Howl. It is an animal soul trapped in Hangu Abyss. The soul cannot rest, so it seeks a destroyed body. Common grade. She moves forward, These are low-level monsters in Hangu Abyss, wandering rotting wolves. Perfect timing, it is just right for this young lady to practice. With that, her eyes light up, and her nails grow long and sharp. Zinger bends down and transforms into a lynx. He is surprised, beast transformation, she is a druid. She rushes off in the snow. Zinger slashes at the wandering rotting wolf with her claws. Its whole body flies into the air, and its health is quickly depleted. She lands gently on the ground. Tianhao observes and thinks. The damage is increasing. Her claw strikes have a bleeding effect. Li Sui admires. So powerful. The system immediately adds rewards. Wolf skin X 20 gold coins per set. Wolf fang X 10 gold coins per set. Zinger turns around and says to her, these are for you as a reward for adding the frost resistance aura for me. I do not like owing people. Li Shui says shyly, no, you do not need to be so polite. She turns around and urges, all right, let us continue to go inside. Follow quickly. Before they have gone far, 3 more wandering rotting wolves appear ahead. Zinger confidently rushes into battle. She sweeps away the 3 wolves in one fell swoop. After defeating them, Zinger realizes, it still takes a bit of effort to fight 3 at once. No, I must get first place. Seeing a scratch on her hand, she asks worriedly, are you injured? Are you okay? I know, low-level life recovery incantation. I will heal you now. She refuses coldly. With your low-level skills, you can't increase much health anyway. You should save your mana. Finishing speaking, Zinger takes out a blue potion and decisively opens the lid. As soon as she drinks the solution, her whole body is restored. He pats Li Shui's shoulder to comfort her. Then, the 3 continue to go deeper into the abyss. As they walk, they pay attention to every movement in the air. Suddenly, Zinger steps on a magic formation. She shouts inwardly, this is bad. Immediately, a huge object descends from the sky. The object slams down, sending ice and snow flying. Zinger manages to avoid it by a hair's breadth. The thing that just landed is a zombie. The system immediately displays its stats with the skills, Hammer, Rotting Stench, Weakening Aura, and Devour. It is a corpse that nourishes the wandering, rotting wolves. Although their brains have completely rotted, they will still resist invaders at all costs. Elite grade. She grits her teeth and says, we actually encountered an elite monster. This is troublesome. She wonders, this is a hidden elite monster. Why did it appear in this place? Tianhao guesses. Maybe it is because Su Xing'er killed too many wandering, rotting wolves, which led the elite monster to appear. It suddenly swings a hammer at Zinger. She is startled and realizes, this is bad, it is too fast. This time, Zinger is unlucky and gets hit. She is knocked into the snow, creating a large pit. Li Su worriedly pulls on his sleeve. What do we do? Quickly save her. The zombie approaches Zinger and raises its hammer high. On this side, Tianhao raises his hand to the sky and chants, summon, demonic slime. A whirlwind appears on the snow. The demonic slime appears, smiling mischievously. He immediately orders, slime, use the skill, demonic dance. It immediately rushes in front of the zombie. Just as the hammer is about to fall on her, the slime appears. Its hammer strike lands with tremendous force, shattering a patch of ground around it. But the zombie realizes in surprise, there is nothing under its hammer. Tianhao teases happily. You have to look carefully to see if you have actually hit anything. With that, the slime has already taken Zinger back behind him. Tianhao turns around and instructs, Li Sui, take Zinger to the side to heal. I will take care of this elite zombie. She immediately supports her soft body and agrees. It continues to raise its hammer and rush towards him. Tianhao immediately orders, slime, use the skill slime spit. It bounces off from behind him and rushes towards the zombie. The slime's mouth opens wide, rushing down from the sky. Bubbles begin to appear on its body. In the slime's mischievous smile, the bubbles gradually separate from its body. The huge zombie rushes forward like a violent storm. Blood splatters dyeing the space red. Slime, demonic dance. Tianhao is bewildered. Its defense is too high, it can only deal 50% damage. I have to think of another way. The zombie's roar tears through the space. He realizes, the slime can melt its body. In an instant, the entire sky seems to be covered by a huge black shadow. Tianhao decides, if that is the case, slime, use demonic dance, strong corrosive slime, attack its ankles. Its entire huge body comes to a halt because of the echoing sound of the impact. It has streaks of red blood all over its body. It is working. Its huge body collapses to the ground, kicking up a cloud of dust. Li Shui heals her wounds. Her heavy eyelids flutter slightly, and then slowly open. Tianhao is stunned. Strong. So strong. He considers its lower body defense is weaker than its upper body. Tianhao orders slime attack its lower legs. It begins to rush forward to attack. Blood spurts out, dyeing the space red. 126, 119. Pieces of bone gradually become visible. 134. You have killed the elite rotting zombie, gained 120 experience points. Dropped item, zombie hammer, wolfskin x10, wolf fang x10. Level increased from level 1 to level 2. Tianhao is stunned. I actually gained so much experience. Is it because I killed a monster above my level? She is stunned. Strong, so strong, he actually instantly killed the elite monster. Are summoners so powerful? Zinger can't believe her eyes. It is not that summoners are powerful, but Lin Tianhao is powerful. Relying on his own strength to kill an elite monster, whether it is his mind or his judgment, he is frighteningly strong. He asks with concern Sushinger, "How are you?" Zinger says shyly, "It is just a small wound. You are making a big deal out of it." She suggests, "My healing song is too slow. We have to stop and rest." Zinger objects, "No, we have to compete for the ranking. We can't rest." She stammers, but Zinger cuts her off. "I can still fight. Let us continue to move forward." He instructs, "Be careful." Zinger's legs take shaky steps. Tianhao worries. What is the point of competing for the ranking if you are going to die? Zinger reluctantly says, You are right. Then let us rest for a while. Tianhao suggests, "The map shows there is a cave here. Let us rest here for the night." A light appears inside the cave. He reminds, "You guys rest first. I will go out and patrol." Li Sui complains, "I am so tired. I used too much magic. I need to rest first." Sonor, he complains, "She fell asleep too quickly." Tianhao advises, "You should rest too. I will go out and take a look." Zinger says shyly, "Wait, I want to thank you for saving me just now." She is embarrassed. "What are you looking at? This young lady is not the type of person to be ungrateful. This young lady has to sleep. Just pretend I did not say anything." Tianhao thinks to himself, this arrogant young miss is really tough-mouthed but honest in action. She glances at him furtively. Tianhao whispers, "I leveled up to level 3 just now while fighting the monster. Let us see my attributes. You are an upgraded summoner, possessing an extremely rare S-level talent, and a summoned beast, the demonic slime, with strong growth potential, as all the summoned creatures' attributes are enhanced." Tianhao is excited. The attributes have increased. This skill is not bad. It is equivalent to a buff, fully armed, added 400 HP, just enough for the slime to increase 4 levels. HP 1200. It seems I have to think of another way to increase my health points. HP 1200 becomes 800. After upgrading, the demonic slime is more comprehensive and possesses many dangerous special skills. Tianhao thinks the overall attributes have increased, and I have also obtained a new skill. Division. I wonder if there is any difference between the clones and the main body after dividing. He is excited. Let us test your new skill. The slime flies up, like a torrent of violent air gushing out. He orders, "Slime, use the skill, division." It follows the order. The division board is gradually appearing. Tianhao focuses on observing. After division, there are clear changes in the stats, but there are no changes in the skills. Strong corrosive slime, slime spit, demonic dance. He ponders, health points decreased by half, agility increased, defense decreased. I just do not know how long it can be maintained. The slime smiles. 3 minutes. He gapes. Only 3 minutes. What can you do in 3 minutes? A piercing scream echoes from inside the cave. Ah. Tiana's worried. What happened? This is bad. They are in danger. He rushes into the cave immediately. Li Shu cries out, "Don't come over here." He immediately attacks. Slime, use slime spit. The slime being spit out is rushing towards it. Subtraction 25. Tianhao is stunned. What? That is all the damage it can do. A humanoid rabbit monster, rabbit head, big body, walks on 2 legs, lives in the icy region year-round, thick fur to resist the cold, and can defend against basic attacks. It is actually a level 8 monster. This is a big problem. She is stunned. A level 8 monster. We are dead for sure. Zinger is petrified. A 6-level difference. There is no way we can beat it. It suddenly growls. The posture is ready to attack. Zinger shouts, "Lin Tianhao, be careful." He looks down on it. Just a rabbit. The slime continues to spit slime. It rushes forward, regardless, like a raging storm. The slime being spit out has no effect. The slime shouts loudly, "This is bad." It is counterattacked and has no time to react. The snow rabbit continues to attack. It can only endure the attacks helplessly. minus 66, 63, 80. Tianhao changes tactics, slime, retreat, use demonic dance, strong corrosive slime. It immediately counterattacks. This rabbit is good at dodging. Li Shui is stunned. What exactly is this? Why is it so fast? She explains. It is one of the most difficult monsters to deal with in Hangu Abyss, the giant snow rabbit. Many teams have died at its hands. Singer wonders, but we clearly did not intrude into its territory. I do not know why it attacked us. She says, but it dodged all of the slime's attacks. Should we go up and help? Tianhao worries. This is bad. Demonic dance has to wait for the cooldown. Demonic dance entered cooldown. He shouts loudly. Slime, quickly come back. Minus 70, 66, 80. Li Shu sees that things are not going well. This is not good. I have to go up and help. She yells, Li Shu, wait. She shouts, stupid rabbit, come and chase me. The snow rabbit is hit in the head with a rock. It jumps in surprise. Li Shu begins to panic. She yells when she sees the snow rabbit approaching. Li Shu rummages in her inventory bag. She throws a carrot and says, don't come over here. The carrot flies in front of the snow rabbit. It eats in delight. Tianhao is stunned. So this snow rabbit was hungry. She is surprised. Li Shu, why do you have carrots with you? She replies, I brought food for us. Li Shui screams, it is coming again. He ponders, it is about to finish the carrots. I have to lure the snow rabbit and kill it. Tianhao says loudly, Li Shu, throw your bag to Su Jinger. She is stunned. Me, Li Shu yells loudly, for you. She hurriedly grabs the bag. Singer is ashen. She says resentfully, Lin Tianhao, what are you doing? Tianhao jumps over its head. He replies, of course it is. To kill it. The snow rabbit begins to get angry. She is frightened. It is too fast. Singer says aggrievedly, Lin Tianhao, are you done yet? Tianhao shouts, lure it over there. She smiles inwardly. So that is it, I understand. A figure rushes over quickly. Zinger is like a ferocious beast. A breathless chase. She observes with sharp eyes. A loud roar rings out. The snow rabbit is hit by many rocks falling from above. He says, Slime, it is your turn to perform. It rushes to attack the snow rabbit. It roars in pain. Tianhao smiles triumphantly. You fell for it, Slime. Use the division skill, Slime Spit. It looks blankly, not knowing what is happening. Slime has a scary smile. Minus 55, 66, 53. Killed the giant snow rabbit of Hangu Abyss. Gained 200 experience. 100 more experience needed to reach the next level. He sighs, it is settled. Tianhao worries. Just a level 8 snow rabbit made Slime fight so hard. Slime's current skills are mainly area of effect damage. The effect is too weak when facing a single enemy. If we encounter a situation like today again, she laments. We finally defeated the snow rabbit. I thought I was dead for sure. Shinger says resentfully, Lin Tianhao, how dare you use this young lady as bait? Tianhao says embarrassedly, sorry, only your speed can avoid that rabbit. Zinger says annoyedly, it is good that you know. Zinger flies into a rage. It is all your fault. Why did you bring carrots into the abyss, causing us to be chased by the rabbit? She stammers, I wanted to bring some dry food for everyone. Zinger is furious. Who needs carrots? Now you put all the carrots in the storage space for me. She does as she is told. Oh. Tiana stops her. Wait. He calculates. Killing one rabbit gets 120 experience, which is the most experience among the monsters we have encountered so far. If we can lure snow rabbits, we can use the fastest speed to level up. The condition to clear Hangu Abyss is to defeat the level 10 boss, and to defeat the boss, the team members must be level 4 or higher. Now we are level 3, level 2, level 2. To level up to level 4, we need to kill at least 5 more snow rabbits. Li Shui says timidly, but it was so hard to deal with just one just now, how can we lure more? He reassures, don't worry, we were the prey last time, but this time, it is our turn to be the hunters. Zinger says firmly, I agree, this young lady has to compete for the ranking. There is no time to fight each monster. Isn't it better if the monsters can bring themselves to our doorstep? Let us start the plan quickly. The 3 of them place a carrot on the ground. The snow rabbit has appeared. She whispers, it is a success. The 3 jump out. We caught you. 3 hours later, Tianhao says proudly, I finally leveled up. Entered Hangu Abyss for 5 hours. Rank 1. Hua Xia, God of War, Su Changyun, has a clearance time of 8 hours. She says happily, we have only been in for 5 hours, and we have already leveled up to level 4. It is so fast. Singer replies with a smile. That is right. It is very fast. I remember the Su Changyun team had to take 8 hours to clear it. She says excitedly, Does that mean we can break the record of first place? Jinger says with a helpless smile. It is not that simple. Do you think the boss is lunch? Tianhao replies seriously. That is right. The guide says the boss is a zombie leader, who can command rotten wolves and zombies to attack. The difficulty is not high, but it is a battle of attrition. With our current setup, it may take 2 hours. She says uneasily. So what should we do now? Zinger says casually. Let us rest first and adjust our condition for the better. He agrees. What she said is correct. Let us rest for half an hour. Talent skill. Blood sacrifice health. Points 1,100 becomes 800. Tianhao is surprised. The maximum health points gained when leveling up are getting less and less. I have to think of a way out after we leave. I hope the battle with the boss later won't be difficult. A loud noise rings out, rumble. The three are all alarmed. What happened? They quickly run outside. The faint figure of a Qilin can be seen in the distance. Tianhao is surprised. What is that? The hidden boss, the lone-horned beast, is a pure and noble creature. It usually sleeps peacefully, only appearing when its territory is threatened, playing a role in protecting the creatures in Hangu abyss from being disturbed, driving away invaders, and bringing new life. He is surprised. I did not expect it to be a lone-horned beast. Tianhao is full of confidence. I actually met the hidden boss. What good luck. But with this attribute, it is much stronger than the old boss, the zombie leader. The Qilin glances over. Its eyes are full of killing intent. He is hypnotized. Beautiful. Too beautiful. Slime tries to wake him up. Chew. He walks straight to the abyss. Slime bites him. Tianhao says in pain. Ah, it hurts. He asks in confusion. Why did you bite me? Slime looks hopelessly at Chew. She and Li Shu are also hypnotized. Too beautiful, too beautiful. Her foot has slipped out of the edge of the deep. Tianhao rushes over. Be careful. The three sit quietly, hiding behind a rock. Zinger says in surprise. It is the hidden boss in Hangu Abyss, the lone-horned beast. I did not expect it to appear here. She says in confusion, isn't the boss of Hangu Abyss the zombie leader? Why is it the lone-horned beast? Zinger explains. The lone-horned beast is a guardian spirit. Maybe it is, because we killed too many snow rabbits that it woke up. She wonders. But we killed so many wolves and zombies before and nothing happened. Is it because they are not living things? Zinger says tensely. That is right. We were originally just supposed to follow the guide, defeat the small monsters along the way to reach the depths, defeat the final boss zombie leader, and we could clear it. But I did not expect that we accidentally fought out the hidden boss. Its attributes are much higher than the zombie leader. Maybe we will all be destroyed here. She says tearfully. I do not want to die yet. Can we run away? Tianhao says sternly. We can't run away. We have killed so many snow rabbits. We have already been marked. She berates herself. It is all my fault for bringing carrots. If I had known earlier, we would have just fought the zombies. We would have had to die here if we met the hidden boss. A hand gently rests on Li Sui's shoulder. He comforts. What are you saying? It is thanks to you that our clearance time is faster than the record by half. Now we just need to defeat the boss, and we can clear it. It is just a hidden boss. Tianhao declares, I won't let you two get hurt. She says disdainfully, just a one-horned beast. Why would this young lady be afraid? Do not be a burden to me later. Li Shui says sobbingly. Everyone, thank you everyone. It rushes over like a hunting beast. Tianhao says tensely. It found us. The lone-horned beast uses the skill horn stab. The sound of stone cracking begins to echo. The Qilin flies through the gap in the rocks. He shouts loudly. Get out of the way quickly. The earth seems to shake. The remnants of an explosion are swirls of white smoke in the wind. The Qilin flies to attack, with its sharp horn on its head. The lone-horned beast uses the skill Purifying Soul Song. He yells out in pain, Li Shui, singing the story of the wise, purifying, resisting, lullaby weakening, war god's marching song increasing damage. The Qilin seems to be gradually subdued by the music. It suddenly roars into the sky, using the skill Beast Hoof Stomp. Li Shui is flustered and completely does not know what to do. The light of hope flashes in the darkness. She has jumped out to save Li Shu, beginning a kick, kicking straight into the Qilin's neck. Zinger provokes, come and catch me, little horse. It begins to rise. Zinger rushes away proudly. She has dodged the Qilin's attack. Zinger says contemptuously, the hidden boss is only so-so. He shouts loudly, Su Xinger, be careful. The Qilin uses its horn to pierce through Zinger's chest. She panics. What? Li Zhu rushes over. Su Xinger. She supports her worriedly. Su Xinger, wake up. Tianhao says in a low voice, slime. It is our turn to go up. It appears. Slime. Demonic. Level 9. The Qilin turns its head and looks with sharp eyes. Slime appearing behind it startles it. It attacks. Slime spits slime straight at the Quilin. Li Shue says in surprise. So powerful, that is the main mark of the Lonehorn Beast. It is actually being suppressed by him. He furrows his brow. The Lonehorn Beast is most powerful with dark attribute attacks. I did not expect that slime, after demonizing, can just happen to suppress it. Tianhao orders, slime, continue to attack. It spits slime continuously. The Qilin cries out in pain. It falls to its knees. The Qilin flies away, she yells. It wants to run away. He laughs secretly. You want to run? No way. Tianhao orders, slime, use strong corrosive slime and demonic dance. Its body melts into a puddle of slime and begins to chase after the Qilin. Slime rushes away at a very fast speed. It quickly catches up to the Quilin's speed. Slime looks at it. It attacks the Qilin. He observes from afar. Slime, good job. Li Sui says with relief, that is great. It is knocked to the ground. The smoke is hazy. The Qilin angrily attacks with a sound wave. Tianhao yells, cover your ears. Its sound is loud and spreads. He says, slime, use division. The Qilin rushes over and stabs it with its horn. Slime divides, so its horn misses. It divides into two bodies. The Lonehorn Beast uses the skill Stomp. Tianhao says tensely, we have to fight quickly. The duration of the full armament is about to end. The time displays 2 minutes 59 seconds. Slime, use strong corrosive slime. The Qilin stomps hard on Slime's head. It has one body that is secretly moving to approach the Qilin. Slime appears from behind. It is attacked and screams in pain. The Qilin runs away. It goes crazy. Due to receiving fatal damage, the Lonehorned Beast has entered a berserk state, he says in alarm. This is bad. The Lonehorned Beast has gone berserk. Slime, run away quickly. It quickly moves away. Slime retreats to Tianhao's side. The Qilin is exhausted. He watches tensely. Tianhao wonders. It stopped attacking. Why? He looks closely. Wait, that is. Its blood flows across the ground. Zinger rushes over. Lin Tianhao, what are you standing there for? Quickly give it a final blow. Li Sui runs after. I am also coming to help. He says in alarm. Wait. She yells, stop dawdling. This young lady still has to go up. Tianhao is wary. Zinger claws at the Qilin. She is relieved. It is settled. It cries. Zinger is startled. She says in surprise, it is crying. Suddenly, a burst of power is released. He says uncomfortably, too loud. Zinger says tensely, Li Shui, try to cover your ears. The rocks begin to break and fall. A huge rock is falling towards Tianhao. He yells, slime, swallow it up. It immediately swallows the rock. Slime tries to swallow it. The rock is being corroded. Tianhao smiles lightly. It is a success. He looks around. This is bad. This place is about to collapse. It is dangerous. Come to my side quickly. Rocks fall down right where Li Shui is, frightening her. Above Xinger's head is also a large rock, falling quickly. She quickly claws the large rock in half. Zinger moves very quickly to dodge the rocks that are constantly falling. Slime swells up to protect everyone, she wonders. What is this? Why is everything collapsing around us? Tianhao replies. The beast protecting this area has died. The magic is beginning to dissipate. He suddenly realizes, this is bad. A huge rock is falling right onto the Quilin's corpse. Tianhao yells, slime, use division, protect the Lonehorned Beast. It quickly divides. Slime separates. It rushes towards the huge rock. Slime clings to the rock. It swallows the rock. Slime tries hard. It enlarges to cover the Qilin to shield it. The Qilin coughs up blood. Li Shu looks around. Everyone, look, the mountain has stopped collapsing. He says, let us go over there and see. Zinger is confused. Why is that? Tianhao explains, the Lonehorned Beast's blood has healing abilities. The ground has come into contact with its blood, so it has begun to recover. It trembles. She yells, kill it directly, quickly leave the abyss. He stops, wait, we can't kill it yet. Zinger is angry. You also stopped me from killing it just now. Lin Tianhao, what do you mean? Li Shui speaks up. Wait, this Lonehorned Beast seems to have something wrong. She wonders, Li Shui, why are you like this too? He ponders. What exactly was it trying to express just now? Tianhao focuses on thinking. Suddenly the Qilin raises its head. She shouts out in shock. Zinger says uncomfortably, I can't wait any longer, I have to kill it now. He says wait a little longer. She argues, Lin Tianhao, I said I can't wait any longer. It coughs up blood. Zinger is surprised. What? Another Lonehorned Beast, a Frost Qilin, appears. She is stunned. Zinger gathers her strength. This main one has the ability to be reborn. While it has not recovered, let me kill it. Tianhao blocks her. He stops her. Wait. Tianhao's eyes are extremely resolute. She scratches Tianhao's cheek. Tianhao's blood gets on Xinger's fingernails. A drop of blood falls onto the frost Keelan's horn. Its horn glows. Zinger is furious. What are you doing? Suddenly a voice announces, successfully signed a contract. Li Shue and she are surprised. Tianhao looks behind him. There is a golden light on the ground. That golden light flies towards him. The space between Tianhao's brows glows. The system window displays, Hangu Abyss, Lone-Horned Beast, Infant Form, Level 1, Skills, Purifying Soul Song, Beast Hoof Stomp. He looks quietly at the Frostquillen. Tianhao says to himself, as expected, my guess was correct. He looks at the information board and smiles lightly. Its reaction just now, it was indeed protecting the offspring in its belly. It is just that this infant beast can actually be contracted. Like this, I have 2 summoned beasts. Zinger asks, what is going on? Where's the lone-horned beast? Tianhao says in alarm, why is it starting to shake again? She yells loudly, everyone, look, the ground is cracking. She grabs Li Shu's hand. What are you standing there for? Run quickly. He sits down and touches Qilin gently. I will take your child away. I will take good care of it. Cracks begin to appear around them. The system announces, Hangu Abyss has been defeated, the Lone-Horned Beast has been defeated, rewards dropped, 1 Lone-Horned Beast Horn can be forged, 1 Qilin Mayne, 1 Lone-Horned Beast Blood, Poison, 1 Hangu Abyss, clearance treasure chest. Congratulations on breaking the historical record. Updating the rankings. Tianhao is tense. Zinger calls out, Lin Tianhao, what are you doing? Hurry up and get over here. The ground where he is standing begins to collapse. Tianhao falls backward. She says worriedly, Lin Tianhao. He falls down. The system asks, exit the instance. Tianhao clicks, yes. He disappears. Zinger and Li Su also gradually disappear. The 2 of them are teleported to another place. She says with relief, I thought I was going to die. Tianhao teleports over later. She runs up Lin Tianhao. Zinger grabs his collar, Tianhao says fearfully, calm down, calm down. The others discuss noisily, look, there is a change in the rankings, a newcomer is about to be on the list. Someone replies, that is true, the ranking list has not been updated for a long time. I wonder who is on the list. Another person says sarcastically, it is not like he is in first place, what is the big deal? No one can break Fang Chongyun's record. A man suggests, someone is coming out, this must be the record-breaking team, let us go take a look. Another person asks, there was a new team that came out just now. Why is not it them breaking the record? She and he are startled. The man replies, you are so stupid, the group just now was dropped out, they were definitely forced to leave, it is definitely not them. He says in confusion, that is right, let us go quickly, otherwise we won't be able to cling to the big thigh, if we are late. Zinger is furious, what did you say? Li Shui holds her, Sister Xinger, calm down, calm down. Tianhao looks towards the gate. He mutters, so it is them. Wang Dong turns over and sneers, Lin Tianhao, you are out too. He walks over, to provoke, oh, I did not expect a trash like you to be able to survive and come out, you were probably forced to teleport out, right? Isn't that the school beauty? Why did she team up with this trash? Deshan agrees. That is right. It is better to follow our brother Dong. Brother Dong's profession is a warrior. Zinger says contemptuously, get lost, dirty trash. Yunfei says angrily, don't be so unreasonable. Wang Dong orders, Yunfei, come back. He asks, Lin Tianhao, do you see the gap between us now? He laughs. Tianhao says sarcastically, open your dog eyes and see clearly. Who exactly is there a gap between? Wang Dong flies into a rage. What did you say? The system announces, update complete, ranking list. Current rank 1, Lin Tianhao. He says in shock, what, Lin Tianhao is rank 1. He smiles. The system displays the results. Rank 1, Lin Tianhao, everyone says in surprise. Everyone look quickly. Rank 1 is really someone named Lin Tianhao. God Feng Changyun has dominated. Rank 1 for 3 years. I did not expect to be pulled down. A new generation of God of War has appeared. Hurry up and go cling to his thigh. Deshan says in shock, impossible, he is trash. How could he be at the top? Yunfei says disbelievingly, I know, he cheated. This trash cheated again. He shouts loudly, he cheated on the test at school before, so this list may have also been modified. This guy is a cheater. Everyone is swayed. Cheated. No way, I thought he was a new god. Could he really be a cheater? Someone asks, ignorant, this is the Abyss, single instance ranking. You say cheat, and it is a cheat. Yunfei says guiltily, I am saying, who dares? He is startled and presses his lips tightly. A group of people walk over. Pang Yi, level 7, Berserker, talent level B. Song Shaolon, level 7, Priest, Talent level B. Mu Rongshu. Level 8 Assassin. Mirage Dark Assassin. Talent level A. Mu Rongyu. Level 9. Swordsman. Golden Holy Master. Talent level A. Everyone says in surprise, that is the Mu Rong siblings. This is the first time I have seen a real person. So handsome, this temperament, no wonder they are the Mu Rong family, who are honored as the Golden Holy Master Corps. Tianhao thinks to himself, people from the Mu Rong family. Many people wonder, they both have professional titles, they are not ordinary at all, but why are they here? He ponders. Unlike us free people, those with professions belonging to families will usually enter the abyss through a special teleportation gate. However, there are also family professional players who come to the square, choosing to enter the abyss with ordinary people. But they already have a team. Why are they appearing here now? What is their purpose? Wang Dong walks over. Greetings, Mu Rong. I am the Holy Shield Warrior. Talent level C. Wang Dong. He is ignored by Rongshu. Yunfei criticizes, how dare she ignore my brother Dong, and run to find that trash. Hey, you guys look carefully. My brother Dong is a Holy Shield Warrior. She says uncomfortably, I did not expect there to be such people in the ranks of Holy Shield Warriors. It is really sad. He says angrily, what did you say? Wang Dong raises his hand to stop him. He says, it is fine if you do not look at me, but let me remind you, he is just a complete trash. He must have used some tricks to get to the #1 ranking. Wang Dong looks at Tianhao warningly. Consider yourself lucky this time. Next time, I will let you know what real strength is. Let us go. Zinger says sarcastically, they finally got lost. So noisy. Rongyu asks, you are the one who just climbed to the top of the abyss ranking. Lin Tianhao, right? He reaches out, hello, I am Mu Rongzi. It is a pleasure to meet you. He is stunned, looking for me. Rongshu says angrily, are you stupid? My brother is shaking hands with you. Rongyu stops her, Xiao Shui. Tiana says awkwardly, oh hello. She pulls his hand, hey. Zinger shouts, are you blind? Can't you see? He has already teamed up with me. Tianhao shouts, my hand, it hurts too much. He smiles reluctantly. We are talking to him, please move aside. She pulls him and Li Shu past, you want to snatch people from me. Who wants to talk nonsense with you? Lin Tianhao, Li Shu, let us go. She blocks their way. I do not want to say anything. We just need him. Everyone discusses, what is going on? The Mu Rong family actually wants to compete for a summoner. The man replies, he is not an ordinary summoner. He is the one who just broke the abyss record. The #1 summoner? Another person says in surprise, what, no wonder. The Mu Rong family must also want to break the record. Teaming up with him is definitely the fastest way. Zinger says uncomfortably, no way. Get out of my way. She says to herself, I can't let Lin Tianhao fall into their hands. Otherwise the record I just set will be broken. Yu Hang walks over. Please move aside. We must take him away today. Someone on the outside butts in. Don't be stubborn. It will be easier to follow the Mu Rong family, and you will get more resources. The person next to him also agrees. That is right. Moreover, there are 2 A-level professions and 3 B-level professions in their team. She says in alarm, you do not really intend to team up with them, do you? Zinger shouts loudly, he would not dare. Really speaks up, I do not think you have the right to decide for him. Why do not you ask his own opinion? He says warmly, I, the Golden Holy Master Corps, solemnly invite you to join our team. What do you say? The window displays. Mu Rongyu invites you to team up, agree, decline. She points at Rongyu's face. You do not need to say anymore. Lin Tianhao will never. He replies, okay. Zinger and Li Shui say in surprise, what? Tianhao smiles lightly, okay. She shouts loudly, what did you say? She says in confusion, why would it be like this? He claps his hands, a wise choice. You are indeed a smart person. In that case, please join the team. He looks at the system window. Zinger tries to stop him. No, you can't agree with them. Rongyu says sinisterly, we break the new record together. Is not it a win-win situation? Tianhao decisively chooses no. The 3 are shocked that he would choose like this. Rongshu questions, what does this mean? Rongyu raises his hand to stop her. Tianhao replies coldly, don't rush. It is okay for me to join you, but you have to agree to my requirements. Rongshu says arrogantly, it is already a favor to let a summoner like you participate. Do not be unreasonable. He turns around calmly and replies, not talking. Then never mind. At this time he finally speaks up, wait, what are your requirements? Tianhao makes his conditions. It is simple. It is actually just a few small conditions. First, after entering the abyss, all team members must follow my orders. Second, without my permission, no one is allowed to take experience from me. Third, all items dropped from the monsters that are killed belong to me. She says angrily, "What?" The students around him say in surprise, after hearing this, and begin to discuss. This is not this a tyrant clause, but it is also that people have something to ask of you. I do not think it is too much. If you agree, it means the Murong family has to listen to the orders of a summoner. But if you do not agree, you can't climb the ranking. This move is really awesome. He asks with his arms crossed. What about it? As long as you agree to my conditions, I will immediately join the team. Xiaolan stops him. Captain, we can't agree to him. Yu Heng also says, unwillingly, he simply does not take us seriously. Singer smiles, looking at Tianhao's confident appearance. She provokes the people of the Murong family. What is wrong? You can't even stand this. Then if you have the ability, go climb the ranking yourselves. The students begin to whisper and discuss again, daring to publicly embarrass the Murong family. That is gutsy. He is the one who broke the Fang God of War's record. Even the mayor has to give way by 3 points. Peng Yi could not restrain his anger and says, "Let me teach this kid a lesson." Rong Yu stops everyone and compromises. All right, do not forget the purpose of our coming here today. If Brother Lin does not intend to team up, cooperation is a joke. Tianhao replies calmly. It is nothing, I just do not like seeing the matter of relying on power to snatch people. Rongshu says, gnashing her teeth, you. He says meaningfully, it is just the number 1 in the small Hangu abyss. I advise you not to be too proud, be careful of getting too happy and turning sad. Let us go, he says, and turns around with the Murong group and leaves. Zinger waves her hand to chase them away. Go quickly. She looks at him with hatred. Lin Tianhao, I have remembered you. Tianhao stretches his body and says, let us go. If we enter the abyss 2 more times, we can level up to level 10. Why does it feel so gloomy? Li Shu and she yell out, questioning. You did not intend to join their team at all, did you? You even tricked us. He trembles and pleads. You two listen to my explanation. Only Tianhao's cries echo before the entrance to the abyss. After beating him black and blue, the two turn their backs and leave. Singer says, let us go replenish our supplies first, we will gather here later. The system displays a countdown timer. Next entry cooldown, 1 hour 23 minutes 41 seconds. Tianhao sits on the ground groaning. Oh, it hurts too much. I did not expect you to hit so hard. There is still more than an hour before the next entry time. I will find a place to tidy up first. The experience gained from fighting the lone horned beast is just enough for me to level up to level 6. He realizes, that is right, I still have not figured out the abilities of the lone horned beast that I tamed. If that is the case, Tianhao immediately chants the incantation summon, come out, lone horned beast. In his call, come out, a blinding light appears. The light is so strong that Tianhao has to use his hand to shield some of the light. When the haze dissipates, the ground in front of him is empty. Tianhao kneels on the ground searching, where's my summoned beast? The system immediately announces, summon failed, please confirm the summoned beast's status. He says in confusion, what is going on? The system asks again, the summoned beast's egg has not hatched. Confirm hatching the egg. Tianhao chooses yes without hesitation. He looks at the countdown timer, for the egg hatching in size. 3 days. So long. Oh well, I can only wait. That is right, I have not had time to check the spoils yet. The system displays, Hangu Abyss, overcoming treasure chest. Opening it will randomly receive equipment, materials, medicine, etc. Hangu Abyss, confirm opening. Tianhao says curiously, let us see what I can open. A letter appears. Looking at the screen displaying the announcement. Congratulations on receiving Hangu Abyss Historical Gift Pack X1. Title, Fastest Man, X1. He says happily, so I received the historical gift pack. But Tianhao realizes that something is wrong. Wait, what does this title mean? What fastest man? Never mind, let us see the gift pack first. He chooses, open. 2 treasure chests immediately appear before him. Tianhao says curiously, let us see what is in the overcoming chest. In the first chest, the reward is a bodyguard armor. After using it, he receives 50 experience. He says happily, I opened a piece of armor. Not bad. Tianhao glances at the remaining chest. Let us see what is in this chest. The lock on the chest opens. What is inside startles him greatly. The system announces that he received a frost ice necklace silver grade, with a frost slow effect. After using it, he receives 150 experience and 150 health. Tianhao exclaims, I did not expect to open silver grade equipment. The equipment grade is divided into 9 types in order. Non-grade, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, thistle, legendary, and god grade. I did not expect to open silver grade equipment at once. Heaven is really helping me. He immediately tries it on, equip. Tianhao's body is immediately covered by a purple armor, he senses. It is really different with equipment. Tianhao confidently looks at his updated attributes. The system displays the latest update announcement. Health increased by 50, magic increased by 50, spirit increased by 10, defense +1. The summoner's spirit can protect the summoned beast, causing the attributes of the summoned beast to receive a slight increase, lasting 180 seconds. Summoned beast. In addition to the demon slime, there is also the frost ice Quilin, hatching. The remaining skill points are 2. He says happily, the attributes have increased a lot, and there are also 3 skill points. When the system asks fully armed, Tianhao immediately chooses +1. No need to think. Of course I will add, to support. A fiery red glow surrounds his body. The full armament has been upgraded to level 3. Protecting the summoned beast consumes less spirit, causing the attributes of the summoned beast to double compared to the original, lasting 200 seconds. Tianhao thinks to himself, successfully upgraded, it will definitely take less time to enter the instance later. Next, upgrade the slime. As soon as it appears, the system updates the attribute stats and adds the division skill. Please enter the amount of fresh blood you want to sacrifice. There are 6 more levels to advancement, he thinks. Sacrificing 100 should be enough, this is. Tianhao is surprised. Advancement. It can still advance. When he sees the number 6 more levels, until advancement, he frantically chooses, on the system. He is very curious. What will advancement be? Like, will I get a new skill? Let me see. Then Tianhao disappointedly discovers there are no descriptions at all. He decides, wouldn't I know, as soon as I advance directly. Tianhao chooses yes, without hesitation. A health bar appears on his head. Sacrifice successful, maximum health, decreased from 1,100 to 500. Seeing the slime's body changing crazily before him, Tianhao thinks, it is coming. A pillar of fiery red whirlwind shoots straight into the sky. He covers his face and coughs a few times trying to avoid the effects of it. The whirlwind gets stronger and stronger. At the center of the whirlwind, the slime's body gradually becomes transformed and forms hands and feet. Tianhao looks in surprise at what is before him. Scene changes at the Abyss Square. Xing'er and Li Shu have arrived. She scolds. The gathering time has arrived. Where did that Lin Tianhao run off to? She places the bag of apples on the ground blushing and suggests, we can check his location on the team panel. Xing'er immediately opens the system, replies, you are right, let me see. Why did this Lin Tianhao run into the forest? She throws down the half-eaten apple and calls Li Shui, go, let us go find him. She calls after, wait for me. In the forest, the whirlwind surrounding the slime is gradually getting smaller. He says in surprise, that is, what? The smoke dissipates, revealing a fiery red girl with loose hair and a pair of horns on her head. It calls out softly, Chu. Looking at the scene before him, Tianhao's face turns red with embarrassment. He averts his gaze and thinks in confusion. Why, she is not wearing clothes. The slime recognizes him, and its eyes brighten. It calls out repeatedly, and then runs over, thumping its feet on the ground. Tianhao says fearfully, what do you want to do? The slime jumps over. It rushes into his arms and hugs him tightly. The corners of the slime's mouth turn up. It is very happy. Being so close makes Tianhao even more embarrassed, and his whole body feels hot. Seeing him frowning and looking at her, it reveals a confused expression. Tianhao grabs the slime's arm. He pulls it up and scolds, I won't react to a summoned monster anyway. Then he immediately takes out a piece of clothing from the system. Tianhao throws the clothes on the slime and orders, here, put it on. It holds the clothes in its hand and stares. Then the slime swallows the clothes into its body. It happily shows it off to him. Tianhao supports his forehead. That is for you to wear. After taking out the clothing, he says, raise your hand. Slime happily raises its hand for Tianhao to help it put on the clothes. He sighs. Am I acting like a stepfather? Seeing the system appear, he chooses, defense plus 0.1. Tianhao scratches his chin and thinks, oh, summoned beasts can also use professional player equipment. Is it because of its human form? I still have not seen Slime's new attributes after evolving. Let me see. The system immediately displays its attribute panel. The level has increased to level 15. Health has increased to 2,700. Attack power has increased to 205. Agility has also increased to 1. After reading the detailed information of the enhanced Acid Rain and Devil's Embrace skills, he realizes, one is AoE, one is single target attack skill. Enhanced Acid Rain. This must be a new skill after leveling up. And Devil's Embrace. It must have been learned after advancing. These two skills seem very powerful. I have to find a chance to test them. Xing'er and Li Shui follow the map deep into the forest. She wonders, What is that Lin Tianhao doing running so deep into the forest? The location of the 3 people on the map is very close. Singer urges, follow him, he is right ahead. Found him. Before her eyes is a scene of Tianhao happily chatting with the slime. She sees Singer stop and drops the bag of apples asking, have we arrived? I am so tired. As soon as she sees the scene before her, Li Shui is also stunned with surprise. She shouts, Lin, Tianhao, what are you doing? Tianhao says in surprise and turns around to ask, why did you come here? Zinger asks angrily, what, are we interrupting your good time? Tianhao immediately petrifies. The sound of her scolding echoes in the forest. Lin Tianhao, you lecherous pervert, along with his cries of pain. Tianhao is beaten and sits on the ground explaining. After listening, Zinger is still not less angry. How would I know this is Slime's evolved form? Is not it because you did not explain it clearly? He looks at her complaining, did you give me a chance to speak? But why are you all here? Zinger explains, it is the gathering time. If we did not come to find you, how could we enter the abyss? Tianhao looks at the countdown timer and rubs his head saying, I was resting here so I did not pay attention to the time. The system displays an announcement, Hangu Abyss confirm entry. He asks the 2 girls for their opinions, now everyone is here, should we enter straight away? The 2 immediately agree. Then, they only leave a glow in the forest and disappear. Scene changes to Hangu Abyss. On the white snow are many snow rabbit heads that have been cut off from their bodies lying all over the place. Rongshu asks with her hands on her hips, brother, we have killed them all, and he still has not appeared. Rongyu looks at the sword in his hand, replies, it seems someone has been one step ahead of us. I did not expect to be stolen by someone else. Yu Hang asks, old bro, what do we do now? Peng Yi cracks his knuckles angrily and says panting, whoever got it, we will pay a high price to buy it back. He immediately hits him, are you stupid? Not to mention that it is a 1,000-year-old divine beast. Moreover, it is a top secret task of ours, can you blab about it? Xiaolan guesses, is it possible that another guild snatched it away first? Rongshu yells, all of you shut up for me. A bunch of idiots, it must have been taken by a free team. Other guilds do not have fragments, they can't know that the Kilin has awakened. Unless, it was another team in the Abyss who encountered it first and defeated it. He agrees, Xiao Sui is right, the Abyss is chaotic. The Divine Beast awakened early. Apart from our Golden Holy Master Core, no guild can know this beforehand. The Divine Beast has died. The Abyss is fluctuating. The difficulty has greatly increased. Who exactly defeated the Divine Beast? She asks brother, if it has already been taken by someone else, then we can just kill all the teams in the Abyss just now and snatch the item back. Especially that kid who does not know the immensity of heaven and earth. Rongyu objects that won't do. Our Golden Holy Master Core does not do random killing. Moreover, the person who is strong enough to defeat the hidden post is definitely not ordinary. He thinks to himself, could it be that new record-breaking summoner, Lin Tianhao? Rongshu says unconvinced, but Rongyu raises his hand to stop her. Enough. We have to go back and report first. Everything will be discussed later. Follow me, back to the guild. Dachi forcefully puts the sword on the ground, launching the magic formation. A glow covers around the group, taking them back to the Abyss Gate. Just as they had left, Tianhao appears, rubs his hands together and sighs, still ice-cold as ever. Li Shui casts a frost resistance aura for the 3 of them. Zinger urges, let us go, we have to fight quickly this time. He sighs, this young miss is really... The 3 gradually go deeper into the forest. A pair of glowing red eyes follows them from the darkness, she recalls. This place is where the first rotting wolf appeared. Let this young lady warm up a bit. A bushy fur gradually appears. Zinger transforms into a lynx, confidently greets, prepare to receive my claws. Unexpectedly, 5 wolves rush out from the forest. She shouts in panic, why are there 5 wolves? Tianhao also feels something is wrong. The number of monsters at the first leveling spot is actually 5 times the normal amount. Something is not right. She fearlessly rushes straight into the wolf pack. So what if there are 5? Watch me take care of them all, in one fell swoop. Singer calls out, Li Shui. She replies quickly, I am here. Then Li Shui immediately casts the skill. Each musical note carrying spirit power covers around her. Zinger praises, you came at just the right time. She sweeps across, causing the 5 wolves to have their skin and fur scraped off. Their blood continuously decreases. Zinger smiles sinisterly. Easy as pie. He sighs. Excellent. Su Xinger's one blow after leveling up has increased by as much as 400. No wonder she is a battle profession. Tianhao carefully watches the battle. She turns around and says coldly, no matter how many there are, it is useless. I will kill one if one comes. He wonders, but why did the number of wolves increase? Is it just a coincidence? Zinger calls, "Hey, Lin Tianhao, keep up." Tianhao nods and follows, thinking in his heart, I will know the truth at the next leveling spot. The birds in the forest suddenly fly up in unison. He feels, this place, something is not right. She instructs Li Shui, continue to buff me, watch this young lady sweep this place. She immediately agrees, okay. Tianhao suddenly calls out, wait. The ground suddenly shakes violently, causing the two girls to shout fearfully, WH, what is it? Singer tightly grabs Li Shui and comforts, calm down. Something suddenly rises from the white snow before them. Zombies holding axes rise up, covered with snow. A group of rotting, wandering wolves also appears behind him. Tianhao realizes they were actually hidden under the snow. This is a hunting formation. The three of them are surrounded by two zombies and a pack of wolves. She says in shock, why are there so many? She says fearfully, WH, what should we do? Tianhao calmly assesses. Unlike the random attacks before, could it be that these monsters have evolved intelligence? A wolf directly pounces towards him, at the same time a zombie also slams down with an axe. Singer grabs Li Shui, who is screaming, and pulls her aside, reminding loudly, get up quickly. The smoke dissipates, and Tianhao appears uninjured. He carefully looks at the opponent before him. It is a zombie twice the size of Tianhao. The pack of wolves also pounces from behind, she thinks. It is over. Zingar and Li Shui huddle together fearfully before the sharp teeth of the wolf. He smiles coldly. Then Tianhao raises his hand to summon demon slime. An abnormality also appears at the abyss gate. Everyone who is gathered there is horrified. What is going on? Someone exclaims, the ground is shaking. That person looks fearfully at the scene before them. Someone calls out, look, there is movement at the entrance. Soon after, many people are shot out from the gate, along with fragments of bodies. 8 students on the outside say in horror with wide eyes, oh my god, puke. A technician is also flustered. What happened? A person who has just been shot out from the abyss, with a seriously injured body, tries to reach out and say to the people on the outside, a revolt, the abyss is revolting. The technician looks at that person collapse right before him and stammers, what? Another technician comes forward calmly, and supports a few of them asking, what do you mean by what you said, the abyss is rioting? The system of this person immediately displays an announcement, professional player has died, being sent to the Hall of the Dead. Teleportation countdown, the technician says blankly. How did it become like this? They are all dead? The gate continues to spin strongly. Many skulls continue to be spat out from inside. Everyone is frightened. There are more skeletons. Voices cry out in alarm. How can this be? The difficulty of the abyss has changed. The system displays a red announcement. Difficulty has changed. Nightmare. Everyone says to each other, with the current difficulty, it is definitely not something we can deal with. Quickly report to the mayor. The abyss is rioting. A technician tries to contact via walkie-talkie, calling for people to come and rescue them. Inside the abyss, Tianhao continues to summon. Circles of red spirit power appear from his hand, spreading in the sky. Tianhao orders, summon, demon slime. At this moment, a wolf opens its mouth, revealing a bunch of sharp fangs rushing straight for his head. But in an instant, it is hit by a red light, causing it to spit blood. The red light sweeps across both zombies. The red energy falls beside Dushi, causing the rocks under its feet to break apart. Dushi opens its eyes wide, its body trembles slightly. The wolves that are hit fall down on the ground. The two Dushi turn around sharply to look at Tianhao. He puts his hands into his pockets, slowly walking towards them. Slime clings tightly to his neck. Xing'er says in shock, He is too strong. Li Shui is also stunned, and exclaims, so powerful. Tianhao glances at the two of them, and instructs, everyone retreat behind me. The two immediately leave. Singer calls out loudly, then I will leave it to you, try your best. They go to hide behind a large rock. Xing'er frowns. She is skeptical in her heart. Why do I feel like the strength of these monsters seems stronger than before? Lin Tianhao, can he fight it himself? Li Shui sticks her head out, encouraging loudly, Captain, try your best. The group of monsters slowly surrounds Tianhao. He snorts coldly, I will beat you until your own mother won't even recognize you. A wolf king steps forward, roaring loudly. The giant Dushi immediately reaches out and grabs it. Then he throws the wolf king forcefully towards Tianhao. Another one opens its mouth wide, rushing from behind him. Tianhao looks back, orders Slime, push them back. Slime immediately reaches out a few tentacles, hitting before the wolf king one after the other. The wolf king's eyes flash with bloodthirsty red light. They quickly step on the tentacles, continuing to advance. Li Shui says fearfully as she looks, Xinger, what should we do now? The captain is being flanked. Singer presses her lips, thinking to herself, the Wolf King and the Wandering Wolf are very different in level. Lin Tianhao is in danger this time. Tianhao frowns, yells loudly, Slime, defend. Slime immediately takes back the two large tentacles, coils up and defends. The wolf pack rushes up and bites onto the tentacles. Li Shu shouts out in fear. Xinger also changes color. This is bad. But the Wolf King on the other side is losing blood, bit by bit. Li Shu points at it and calls out happily. Look, they are losing blood. Singer enthusiastically slams her hand down on the rock. That is great. Slime's stickiness is corrosive. This time, both Wolf Kings are beyond saving. The Wolf King suddenly opens its mouth and roars. Then, it bites down without hesitation, tearing off a large piece from the red tentacle. The two girls say in surprise, as they look at this scene, impossible. The remaining Wolf King also rushes over to bite and tear at the tentacle. Tianhao's expression does not change, he mutters. Interesting. Li Shui can't calm down. What should we do now? The defense has been torn apart, Singer says, gnashing her teeth. Quickly continue to heal me. She nods hard, okay. The two Dushi on the other side are also slowly approaching Tianhao. The ground shakes with every step they take. Li Shui says as she casts a healing spell while worrying. Careful. They are coming again. The two Wolf Kings also open their mouths wide, continuing to attack. Tianhao's face darkens, says to himself, they are cooperating again. They really have intelligence. The Dushi have come very close, raising the axe in their hands. Li Shui says anxiously, and hurriedly runs out of hiding, yelling loudly, be careful. Zinger hurriedly grabs her, scolds. What are you doing? Are you crazy? Li Shui frowns. But what about Lin Tianhao? She clenches her teeth. Let me think of something. Xinger presses her lips, lowers her head, and falls silent for a moment. She takes out a glass bottle inside, containing a red liquid, thinking to herself, could it be? Is there only a way to use this? It is a muddy vitality potion. It has the effect of strengthening the body for 1 minute. When the effect wears off, you will suffer double damage. In Xinger's mind, there is already a decision. Forget it, she says, gnashing her teeth, tremblingly raising the potion to her mouth. In the distance, Tianhao suddenly flashes a smile. Slime, that is enough. Attack. Slime's tentacles immediately coil together, emitting a strong force, pushing back the Dushi. Xinger and Li Shui say in shock, What is it? The two Dushi are knocked far away. Li Shui says blankly. In her heart she can't believe it, zombies. We're knocked away. The Dushi falls down. The dust swirls up. Tianhao continues to control Slime's tentacles, tightly grabbing a Wolf King. His eyes flash with killing intent, activating the Devil's Embrace skill. Tianhao raises his hand high and makes a reaching motion. Then he tightens his grip, he says in a low voice, skill, Devil's Embrace. The Wolf King is tightly squeezed by the Slime's arm, roaring in pain. In an instant, it is only a pile of white bones. Slime releases, the Wolf King's bones then fall to the ground. The system immediately issues a notice. You have eliminated the rotting Wandering Wolf. Wolf King received experience reward. Li Shui happily jumps up and down. Xinger is slightly dazed. Her mind is full of doubts. He can actually crush a rotting Wandering Wolf level 10 with his bare hands. The remaining Wolf King is tremblingly crouching. It puts its tail down obediently like a puppy. In its heart it is still crying secretly. The Dushi angrily clenches the axe in its hand. Then it slams down hard on the ground. The Dushi next to it immediately reaches out and grabs its partner's axe. The one that remains very tacitly goes to its side, reaching out to grab both sides of its back. The two Dushi combine, together activating the Combine skill, Axe Storm. The two axes in their hands continuously spin, forming a strong wind. The sand under their feet is blown away by the strong wind. The gust of wind gets bigger and bigger. In the blink of an eye, it has formed a whirlwind. Tianhao frowns. What the hell is that? A zombie whirlwind. Singer stares at the whirlwind. Her heart is full of doubts. This is a Combine skill. How do the monsters in the beginner abyss know how to use the Combine skill? After the monsters combine, both their defense and attack power increase greatly. This time, Lin Tianhao won't be able to withstand it. She calls out worriedly, Lin Tianhao, be careful. The whirlwind on the other side is wriggling and moving towards him. Slime suddenly reaches out and hugs Tianhao's waist tightly. The whirlwind quickly reaches before him. Tianhao calls out loudly, Slime. It immediately reaches its tentacles towards the whirlwind, wanting to envelop this whirlwind. But the tentacles are torn into small pieces as soon as they approach the whirlwind. Slime disregards the decreasing health, using both hands to hug Tianhao's body tightly, pulling him backward. They luckily avoid the path of the whirlwind, Tianhao says, gnashing his teeth. Damn it, if I take another hit I am done for. Li Shu is so frightened that she sits down on the ground and cries loudly, "What should we do?" Zinger clenches the potion in her hand. "Lin Tianhao, this young lady has not allowed you to die yet." She raises her head, decisively pouring all of the potion into her mouth. The empty potion falls to the ground, shattering. A flame suddenly bursts out from Singer's body, beginning to undergo changes. The clothes on her body are torn apart in an instant. Beautiful face grows fur. A pair of large ears gradually appear. Li Sui says in horror, muttering, "Su, Su, Ying'er." Her eyes open wide, frightened, stiff. Zinger has now entered the spirit bear form. She jumps up. Her whole body continues to change. Li Sui, who is behind her, says in terror, "Bear, bear." Then her eyes roll back. Her whole body falls to the ground, fainting behind the large white bear. Zinger looks at her furry paws, muttering, "I did not expect this potion to help me break through to the white bear form." On the other side, Slime and Tianhao are both struggling to dodge the whirlwind. Zinger's eyes flash with green light. I have to quickly go help them. In white bear form, she quickly rushes up. Zinger roars loudly as she runs. This cry startles Tianhao. He turns back. In his heart, he is surprised. Why is there another monster? Tianhao hurriedly directs, "Slime, retreat." It attentively looks at him. Then it quickly rushes to another direction. But this side has also been blocked by the whirlwind, Tianhao says annoyedly. "Damn it, I can't escape." Behind him appears the large white bear figure of Xinger. Before him is the whirlwind. Behind him is the bear. Tianhao falls into panic. It is over. I am probably gonna die here today. He tightly closes his eyes, waiting for the paw to come down. But nothing happens for a long time. Tianhao says in surprise and opens his eyes. His whole body has been surrounded by a blue glow. Tianhao says in surprise, "Huh, I am okay." He suddenly hears a loud call by his ear, "Lin, Tianhao." He hurriedly turns his head. He only sees a large white bear is stretching out its arms, shielding in front, yelling loudly, "What are you standing there for? Why do not you attack?" Tianhao says in shock, "Su Xing'er." He quickly regains his composure, reaches out his hand, pointing forward, activating the Devil Embrace skill. Slime behind him immediately reaches out countless tentacles towards the Tudashi. The power that it exudes is very great. The tentacles stretch high. Xing'er says in shock, "Is this Lin Tianhao's power?" While she is absent-minded, the Dushi on the other side knocks her down. Xing'er falls to the ground, calling out in shock. The combined Dushi quickly spins, increasing its speed more and more. Xing'er sits up, anxiously calling out, "Lin Tianhao, hurry up! He is about to cast the combined skill again." Tianhao snorts coldly. "Do you think I will let you use the same old move a second time, Slime?" He reaches out. All of Slime's tentacles that are erected quickly stretch straight forward. The tentacles rush over, quickly wrapping around the bodies of the two Dushi. Tianhao coldly clenches his fist. The tentacles immediately flash with flames, in an instant burning them to ashes. Singer cries out happily, "That is great, we finally took it down." Before she can be happy for long, she feels an abnormality in her body. Cold sweat breaks out. Singer's head gradually droops. Her whole body trembles. He lands beside her, exclaiming happily, "Yes, luckily, Su Xing'er arrived in time. Otherwise I would have really lost my life here." Tianhao says to himself, "But I have never seen her transform into a bear before." He turns back, to look at Xing'er, waving at her, "Su Xing'er." She is still standing blankly, looking down at her claws. Her health bar is quickly decreasing to the bottom. Xing'er mutters, "The double penalty, is it coming?" She roars in pain. Her whole body collapses. Then she completely falls into a state of unconsciousness. Tianhao says in shock, thinking in his heart, "What is going on?" He hurriedly strides over to Xing'er. She has returned to human form. Her health is only 10 points. Tianhao hugs Xing'er, calling worriedly, "Su, Xing'er." She does not reply, only coughs up a mouthful of blood. Her forehead is full of cold sweat. In his heart he says in shock, "Only 10 health, that means just a tap on the head, and she is dead." "Don't worry, I will give you some medicine right now." Tianhao hurriedly takes out a potion. He gently lifts Xing'er up, slowly pouring the medicine into her mouth. After drinking the medicine, Xing'er quickly wakes up. The bear fur on her body also gradually disappears. Seeing that she is no longer in danger, Tianhao wipes his sweat and sighs with relief. Luckily, she is okay. He suddenly startles. His head is full of doubts. What is it, so soft? THTH. This, clearly seeing the scene before him, Tianhao's face turns red in an instant. Xing'er frowns and looks at him. "Lin, Tianhao. What is wrong with him?" Tianhao's face is very red. Blood is continuously pouring out of his nose. She follows his gaze. She is startled at once, hurriedly reaches out to hug her body. She yells shyly, "You pervert!" Zinger swings her hand and punches him. Tianhao cries out, "Wronged! Oh my god, I am being framed!" But it is too late. Her fist causes him to fall backward, and Zinger quickly stands up. She conjures a set of clothes, with a dark face goes before Tianhao, saying each word, gnashing her teeth. "Lin Tianhao." His face pales, hurriedly explaining, You were like that yourself. It has nothing to do with me." Shinger says with a mixture of shame and anger, threatening, "If you dare to say it out loud, I will kill you." Tianhao looks at her appearance. In his heart, he is surprised. Su Jinger is shy. Zinger grabs his collar, presses. "Did you hear that?" Tianhao hurriedly nods. Okay, I did not see anything just now." Hearing that, she releases him, turns around and leaves. Before leaving, she does not forget to give Tianhao a sharp glare. "Manage your mouth well, if not." He immediately nods hard. This time he is serious. Zinger turns around and walks away, ordering, "Follow me, let us go see how Li Shui is." Tianhao hurriedly sits up straight, making a comply motion. "Young miss, do not worry, I promise to keep it a secret." The two of them together turn back to the large rock to see how Li Shui is. She is lying on the ground, immersed in a deep sleep. Her breathing is steady. Tianhao sighs helplessly. Her mental fortitude is really strong. He bends down and calls Li Shui, "Wake up." Li Shui's breathing unconsciously stops. A second later, she sits up suddenly, yelling, "Don't eat me." Zinger crosses her arms. "If the monsters were going to eat you, then how would you still be alive? The monsters have all been eliminated. It is safe now." Li Shui says with tears in her eyes, "Really?" Tianhao nods. She stands up suddenly, throwing herself to hug him, crying loudly, "Everyone is not dead. That is great." Tianhao blushes, awkwardly. It is thanks to Su Xinger taking action in time. Zinger reaches out to separate the two, with a serious tone. "Now let us discuss what to do next." Tianhao regains his serious expression after hearing that. "I am sure you have also realized the difficulty of the abyss has increased." She nods. "That is right. The number of monsters is more, and their strength is also higher than before." Li Shui says worriedly, "So what should we do now?" He frowns slightly, suggests, "I think we should withdraw from the abyss first. The current situation is unfavorable to us." She hurriedly yells, "Agree, agree." Shinger also agrees, "I agree, we can't take the risk." Tianhao replies, "Okay," then quickly opens the system interface. On the screen there is an announcement. "Exiting the instance early will decrease your ranking. Confirm exit." He does not hesitate, and presses the confirm button. But the screen displays the words, "Exit failed." Both Zinger and Li Shu open their eyes wide. In shock they say to themselves, "Why is that?" The system screen displays, "Beginner abyss, special difficulty, nightmare." Tianhao is startled inwardly. Why has the difficulty of the abyss changed? Li Shui tremblingly hugs herself. "What should we do? Does that mean we can't get out?" Zinger sighs but still puts on a brave face. "What is there to be afraid of? Even if it is more difficult, it is still the beginner abyss. It is not like we can't beat it." He looks at the level limit, nods. "That is right, the level limit is still the same, it is only the difficulty that is increased." Li Shu is still worried. The monsters just now were already so strong. How can we beat the boss? Tianhao looks at the level above each person's head. She is only level 6. Shinger and he are both the same level 8. He suggests, "Generally let us level up to level 10 first, as quickly as possible." After Tianhao finishes speaking, he says to himself, "I have a bad feeling." Zinger decisively turns to leave, calling, "Li Shui, follow me." She startles, "Aren't we going together?" He smiles, explains, "Dividing into 3 will avoid sharing experience, leveling up faster. I can't fight on my own anyway. It is useless if you follow me." Li Shui understands. "I understand. Then we will meet again here when we reach level 10. They quickly disappear, leaving only Tianhao. Time quickly passes by. An hour later, Tianhao and Slime have taken down countless wandering wolves. He wipes his sweat and smiles. "I finally leveled up to level 10. I am so tired." Tianhao rubs Slime's head. "Although the 3 of us can only level up to level 10, the abyss does not restrict the level of the summoned beast. It is just that my summoned beast needs to sacrifice in order to level up." He opens the system interface, carefully looks at Slimes in his own attribute panel. The attributes are still increasing slowly. Is it because of the profession? If only I could speed up the hatching process, that would be great. Having one more summoned beast would reduce the pressure a bit. I wonder if there is a way in this book. Tianhao takes out a gold book. After flipping through a few pages, his face lights up with surprise. In his heart he cheers. There really is. Right at this moment, a loud cry echoes from the distance. Tianhao says in alarm, muttering, "That is bad, the boss has woken up." On one side, not far from him, a loud noise rings out, accompanied by snow and rocks. Tianhao says, gnashing his teeth, "The zombie leader has awakened." Snow swirls up white. Zinger and Li Shu shout as they run, "Help!" Behind them is a large club slamming down. Li Shu's eyes widen, fearfully exclaiming, "No, please no." In the midst of panic, she falls down. Zinger is startled. "Li Shu, eh?" She hurriedly turns her body around. Zinger uses the Link's skill, Shadow Step, quickly slides over and lifts Li Shu up. The giant club slams down hard on the ground, but she has successfully pulled her far away, avoiding the danger. The two slide on the snow. Zinger is alarmed. "I am out of mana." Right at this moment, the club again slams down. She quickly pushes Li Shu away. Zinger frowns, in a defending stance, ready to take this hit. But the power of this hammer strike causes her face to change. Zinger is knocked far away, in an instant losing 2,230 health. Tianhao and Slime hurriedly run over. Seeing this scene, he hurriedly calls to it, "Slime!" It quickly reaches out a large shield, catching Li Sue and Zinger, who are rolling down. The two fall neatly into Slime's arms. Tianhao hurriedly runs over, his face full of worry. "Are you okay?" He supports Zinger. She coughs. Slime then runs over to check on Li Su's situation. Zinger tremblingly raises her left arm that has turned purple. "My hand. I can't feel it anymore." Suddenly, a giant whirlwind appears from nowhere, rushing towards the group at an incredible speed. Tianhao turns around sharply, gnashing his teeth. After the screen of snow and wind, a giant dark purple foot appears, along with two glowing red eyes. The zombie leader holding a giant club, going with it are wandering wolves that are approaching this side. Zinger reminds in a low voice, "Be careful, this zombie leader is much stronger than before." He stares at that face, muttering, "It really is different. The monster looks more human now." Information about the zombie leader appears before Tianhao's eyes. This boss has 30,000 health. The normal attacks cause an additional rotting effect, causing the target to take 20% more damage in 10 seconds. Every 100 seconds it will summon 2 corpses and 4 wolves to launch an attack. It also has an ice armor to increase defense. The crystal on its chest seems to be the zombie leader's weakness. Zinger says weakly, "Lin Tianhao, you can't beat it. Run away quickly." The zombie leader suddenly stomps hard on the ground, opens its mouth and emits a loud roar. Tianhao stands up, powerfully blocking before his teammate. There is no time to run now. He quickly enters a battle state. Li Shu sits beside Zinger, using healing magic to heal her wounds. Tianhao frowns, saying to himself, "But even if it is the nightmare difficulty, it is only a low-level boss of the abyss. As long as I smash the crystal on its chest, there will be a glimmer of hope." The zombie leader has summoned the Dushi, and wandering wolf, it points to him, ordering them to attack. Killing intent flashes in Tianhao's eyes. Slime, use the demonic dance skill. Slime follows the order, quickly sliding away like a lightning bolt. It collides with the wandering wolf and Dushi, in an instant burning them to ashes, then rushes to before the zombie leader. Tianhao immediately activates the entire equipment skill. The demon slime's attribute panel appears. The stats like health, attack power, agility, defense are all increased. The skills division, demonic dance, corrosive slime all become powerful. It quickly divides into 2. The 2 slime quickly form a circle, surrounding the zombie leader in the center. Slime rushes straight at the zombie leader. It uses its weapon to directly attack, causing it to lose 2,700 points. Tianhao exclaims, "What?" The zombie leader continuously throws attacks. Slime is knocked away. Rocks scatter everywhere. He calls, "Slime, come back." Tianhao thinks, "This is bad." Slime is completely not its opponent. Then, the zombie leader yells, directing the group of Dushi to rush out. He flips through the old book, says, "I just saw the acceleration summoning technique, I can only try it out." Tianhao begins to chant the spell. Meanwhile, they rush towards him, one after another. Tianhao mutters, "This is bad." Suddenly Zinger appears, breaking through the encirclement. She says, "Lin, Tianhao." The zombie leader attacks, causing her to faint. He yells, "Su Zinger," then continues to read the spell. Tianhao thinks, "This is not good, it is too late." Just as its weapon is about to fall, a crack suddenly appears on the ground. Blinding light gradually appears. The battle is very intense. Tianhao calls out, "Defensive light circle." He says worriedly, "There is no way to deal with it." Li Shu urges, "Captain, quickly, her defensive light circle is only level 1, it won't last long." Tianhao thinks to himself, "Hurry up." Mouths continues to read the spell. The defensive barrier can't withstand it, it shatters. The zombie leader's weapon slashes down. Li Sue faints on the spot. The thing in the egg is trying to break out. At the last moment, Slime risks his life to hold its hand tight. Tianhao chants the spell. It is done. Slime no longer has the strength to hold onto the zombie leader. At the same time, the item has been summoned completely. The ray of light prevents it from continuing to attack. He says excitedly, I did not expect it to actually succeed. It is a Qilin. The zombie leader also levels up at the same time. Surging energy, oppressive aura. Shinger says laboriously, this is not good. The zombie leader is in stage 2. Lin Tianhao run away quickly. He orders, Qilin, hurry. She asks, this is... The spirit energy gathers on the Qilin's horn. Then it freezes parts of the zombie leader's body. The Qilin launches a fatal blow into its heart. The zombie leader no longer has the ability to retaliate. It turns into ash immediately. Shinger says in disbelief, impossible. A boss with 30,000 health, it was actually killed in one blow. Tianhao also exclaims, Qilin, are you okay? The battle has ended. The announcement board appears. Special Frost Ice Qilin. Level 1. Health 500. Attack 20. Agility 15. Defense 10. Skills Charm and Pierce. Ultimate skill 7 Colored Horn, he says with a smile. That is great. The zombie leader has been defeated. Qilin, you are really amazing. Tianhao carries Slime. He praises. You also did a good job. If it was not for you holding on to the zombie leader at the end, I would have been turned into mincemeat. Oh, that is right. Is everyone okay? Shinger says, I did not expect to be saved by you again. Is this your new summoned beast? She sighs. A level 1 summoned beast can actually defeat the douchey boss. So scary. Tianhao replies, I also did not expect it to deal so much damage. Shinger guesses. The zombie leader is a dark attribute monster, and this Qilin is a dual light and frost attribute summoned beast that can deal so much damage. It must be due to elemental advantage. Tianhao replies, so that is how it is. The announcement board appears again. Congratulations to the exploration team for successfully eliminating the boss zombie leader. Evaluating rewards. The difficulty is nightmare level. Rewards are doubled. The number of times clearing is first. Reward for first clear. The clearance time is 3 hours and 27 minutes. Reward for time. The takedown was a finishing move. Reward for takedown. Assessment ending. About to drop hidden equipment. Tianhao wonders. WH, what is this? Suddenly, he is taken into another space. A strange cube appears, accompanied by an introduction board. Equipment name. Purgatory Soul Box. Equipment quality legendary grade. Notes. Equipment exclusively for summoners. Providing attributes. Dark attack power 30. Dark defense power 50. Dark speed 60. Spirit power 200. Tianhao wonders. What? Legendary equipment. But the attack and defense are dark. Wait, this is... The announcement board shows more. Active effect 1. After eliminating an enemy, you can seal their soul. Use it for the master. You can summon the soul to join the battle. Active effect 2. Whenever you consume 5 souls, you can attach the departed soul to any summoned beast. Active effect 3. Tianhao wonders. Summon the soul to join the battle, and also can attach the soul of the dead to the summoned beast. What does it mean? Suddenly, a ray of light rushes down. Then, mixes into the Purgatory Soul Box. He realizes, in surprise, that it is a soul. Nightmare level leader soul +1. Tianhao says, the soul of the zombie leader was really imprisoned. It seems that souls can still be collected within a certain amount of time after the battle. Suddenly a wolf rushes over. Then transforms back into a person. He wonders, Su Jing'er. She says with a smile, did I scare you? Tianhao replies, I thought there was another monster. And wait, are not you a lynx? How did you turn into a wolf? Zinger replies, did you think only you had a hidden equipment reward? I have one too. Equipment name, Immortal Bird Feather. Equipment quality is epic grade. Notes, equipment exclusively for druids. Providing attributes. Attack ×2. Speed ×2. Tianhao wonders, no way. Attack power and attack speed increased by 2. Epic grade equipment, but it feels even stronger than my equipment. He scans the announcement board. Passive effect. The duration of all druid transformation forms is doubled. Active effect 1. Druid uses the power of the Ice Wolf, transforming into the notorious Ice Wolf known for its speed. Active effect 2. Druid uses the power of the Brown Bear, transforming into the armed Brown Bear known for its strength. Active effect 3. Druid uses the power of the Immortal Bird, transforming into the powerful Immortal Phoenix Warrior. Has side effects. Tianhao is curious. Immortal Phoenix Warrior, what is that? Jinger replies, I do not know either. But the back says there are side effects, so I do not dare to use it randomly. He agrees. The battle has just ended. In case of an accident, it is best not to use it. Li Shui calls Lin Tianhao, Su Jing'er. She also received an equipment reward. The two look at the spirit next to Li Shu, wondering, What is this? She says Lin Tianhao, Su Xing'er. From now on, she can also protect you. It is a spirit body that comes with a hat. Li Shui says, it is my new equipment that dropped. It looks pretty strong. Tianhao reads the information. The equipment's name is Cyclone's Magic Hat. The equipment quality is Thistle. The combo name is Cyclone's Magic Indication. The combo includes Magic Hat is already possessed. Magic Staff, Robe, Necklace. The attributes provided are none. Increase attributes requires collecting the whole set. Li Shu asks, Cyclone, who is that? Why have I never heard of him? Singer replies, I have never heard of him either. Let us ask the teacher at school after we leave the instance. The content of the information board. Passive skill 1, summon a protective spirit. All magic effects level up 3, Cyclone will actively attack. Active skill 1 and 2 have been locked. He asks, isn't that Cyclone himself? This passive skill is too strong. Compared to that, my Purgatory Soul Box is much weaker. Slime and Chillin approach them. Tianhao says, luckily I had you, otherwise this time all of them would have died. Strangely, the Quilin does not let Singer touch it, she exclaims, hey. Li Shui sighs, so soft, it is really very soft. Singer says angrily, hey, why won't you let me touch you? Tianhao speaks up. All right, let us go out first. This time the difficulty of the abyss suddenly increased. We do not know what happened yet. He chooses the leave button. Then they are taken back to the outside world. The crowd on the outside says in shock, they have just appeared and they have already attracted attention. The crowd discusses, someone has come out. That is beautiful. Oh my god, is this something us brothers can look at? So beautiful, she is just like a fairy? Tianhao is confused. He follows the direction of the crowd. A beautiful girl appears. He exclaims, that. Frost Ice Quillen says, Master, do not you recognize her? Tianhao says in disbelief, you are Quillen. The homeroom teacher is rescuing a student when someone runs over to inform him, teacher, something's not good. He replies, what is it? Speak slowly. He says, there are people who came out from the abyss instance that has rioted. The homeroom teacher asks, there are more casualties. You guys follow me, we have to race against time. He pulls his hand back. That person says, no, it is not casualties, they are alive. The homeroom teacher exclaims, what? The announcement board appears, congratulations. Lin Tianhao, Su Xing'er, Li Shui, cleared the beginner abyss, Hangu abyss, difficulty, nightmare. Frost Ice Quillen says, greetings, master. Tianhao takes a step back, saying in confusion, do not come any closer. She asks, master, do you not want me anymore? He says fearfully, whatever it is, let us talk slowly, do not use force. Li Sui calls, Singer, look. Unintentionally, she sees Tianhao's hand placed on her chest. Jinger says, angrily gnashing her teeth, Lin Tianhao, pervert. She also asks, Lin Tianhao, are you okay? Do you need me to add magic healing? He says with a smile, Li Shui is still better, unlike her, so violent. She says, no, is not it natural for the members of the team to help each other? Singer takes an outer coat and puts it on Frost Ice Quillen. She feels uncomfortable. Tianhao asks, Lin, what is wrong with you? A group of people are coming from afar. Singer says, it is the principal. He wonders, Feng Yun, why is he here? She replies, the person coming is not a good person. Suddenly Li Shu calls out, we are here.